That trade jacked him up, man, because he had a nice, he basically, I mean, honestly, from a financial perspective, he's going to have a hard time signing players because the guys he picked up have big contracts. But on the flip side, Vavell, he killed himself because he's not signing nobody next year. He gonna constantly be on the hunt trying to make a deal. Yeah. Yeah, I'm seeing that too, but I'm gonna wait and see when I gotta sign with my corner to see just how effective it is. But I think he's killing himself either way, because basically the Steelers letting Le'Veon Bell go. He now like $22 million in cap penalties for the next 2 years.
All right, Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Mexico City Diablos and the Philadelphia Eagles. Both of these teams about to reach the halfway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Is he singing? I've been listening. No, gosh.
On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen. Well, at least he was able to break that initial contact, or it could have been a loss.
Yeah, give credit to the defensive player, though. What did he do? Made him slow down, slow up his feet, and allowed the rest of the guys to get there to finish him off.
Now they'll run it on the toss. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
From the gun on 3rd down, Fernandez. And able to find Conley. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Yeah, come on,
they'll run it now out of the gun. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Oh, gosh.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Stop complaining.
And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Sound like you're talking to your dad.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Looking to throw on second down. Fernandez.
Sound like you're talking to your dad, man.
Grabbed and pulled down.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they
Sound
gave
like
up
you're
5
talking to your
sacks
dad.
last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Come on. Bro, focus. I'm about to pick this off.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Fernandez. Caught here by Conley.
Look at that.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
I know you hear me.
So often how tackling has become
Trying
almost
to
a
talk
lost
to
art in the
your
NFL
boy.
game. But it's so
ignore me.
important to tackle well on these receivers,
You better
especially in a
focus on
play
this
like
game.
this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath
You better
stuff.
stop disrespecting me and focus on this game. About to get that ass beat again. Oh, he doing good this season. Big focus, kid. We having conversations, dude. Taking your mind off this. You gotta pay attention, son.
First carry for Darius Geis. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
Double this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. They'll drop to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Look at you. You've been running all day.
And they insert their dime package.
Been running
6
all day,
DBs
man.
here on 36.
You should have. Hey, you should have stopped talking to your dad and focus on this game. Earlier, you've been fine.
They'll set up to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful.
You're talking to your dad,
4th down
not
now.
focusing.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
There you go. See,
He'll field this at the 5. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now, what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position?
Your brother should have gave you Le'Veon Bell.
Seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
I know what you're about to run, man.
They run a draw here on 2nd down. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation.
This ain't gonna work.
Now let's go.
And they'll run it here.
And
for the moment, this will be a 1st down. But we have a marker on the field. Let's see if this stands. So a decent game, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Yo, your president about to go to jail. Your president about to go to jail. Dude, they got those 2 people he didn't know about. So now that bad, watch him try to leave the country, man. One of these summits gonna be like a Die Hard
from
movie.
The gun, Fernandez flushed out right. He may try and run for this, and he's going to be run down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation.
Take risks and then lose. Go ahead and go for that. Give me an easy field position. Come on.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down.
That's the thing, I know.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Gotta go back to Madden 101.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
It used to be good, man. What happened?
And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. And here now the offense heading back out there.
That's the Lions who you be training with.
Couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And the drive begins with a run by Geis. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit
Geis makes some
there.
good cuts.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Wow.
Geis with a carry on 2nd down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative. But you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and set them down.
Detroit! Here we go now. Blue Lightning! Blue Lightning! On
play action, they'll throw. We'll check it down to Geis. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
That was well defended, and while it was a completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really hard for a running back to think to himself, I probably should have just dropped it and saved the yardage. It goes against the entire training that he's had his whole career.
Pulled in at the 24. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Oh, man, you living your best life.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Here we go now.
They go play action here on 1st down. And this is Ertz with it, right side.
Get out of here.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Well,
You're going to put me on mute because you don't want to hear me no more.
That sure was pretty because the corner route is extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is because more and more tight ends are being treated like wide receivers. These are some agile players who can make a play in any spot on the field.
On 1st down, Fernandez. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
That was lucky.
Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Living his best life. Living his best life. Nah, it ain't gonna happen.
And on the ground they go with a running back. He winds up getting only a
Tell you, man, you living your
down
best
to
life,
29.
man. Getting it this
You
game.
mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in
Yeah,
halftime? Adjustments time, right?
He had to wake up
Figure out
for
what
this
they
game.
are, figure out the things that they really want
I'm
to
up now.
accomplish,
Here we go.
and who to run behind.
Come on, give me this
Which are
pick.
your better blockers?
Come on, give me this
Find those
interception.
guys and get
I
in
know
that
what you're doing.
direction.
I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. You got all these
To throw on
receivers.
2nd down, Fernandez. That ball's
Pass interference.
and he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
You
So
holding?
that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen
Now we
probably
know
do
you got a
martial
pass.
arts
Come on,
skills and work
son.
on their hands
Here we
so
go. We got
often
this.
because
Let's
that
go to
can
work.
be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 7 on the ground, but they'll be faced with 3rd and long.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get
You know
upfield.
what you're going to do. Come on. That's not fooling nobody. That's not fooling nobody. Come on. Come on. Over. I'm trying to delay the game. Sweet.
2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. The Eagles on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Operating from the gun, Fernandez. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game because anytime you can get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And this is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about, until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
Geis. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. They'll hand it now to Geis. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Here we go now.
On first down, this is Geis. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
There's another example of why they haven't scored any points so far. I think it's time to abandon the run game, spread things out, and go to the air. It certainly can't be any worse than what they've done so far.
Play action fake. They'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And that is incomplete here.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old-school defense right now. The new school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll look to throw here. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Dancing to his left. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off. Final 10 seconds of the half as they've got it 1st and 10.
Watch it now, Barney.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Now a handoff looking right. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The Eagles on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7.
Gone, gone! Gone, gone! Gone, gone! Gone, gone!
And they'll go on the ground. So we've come to halftime here in Philly with the Eagles on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. So here they come, the road team now getting the football first to start this third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there. He was looking for Jamison Crowder there. And it's third down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball. And we see yet another errant throw as a result.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Lucky 56. Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39. Gone.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Steps away. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on third down. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19. Leopard. Gone. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Steps away to his left. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. They'll run it now out of the gun. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
And that's another stop for the defense. Something we've seen all game long. They have been on fire today. No matter what's called by the offense, they've had an answer for it.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11.
Now let's go. Green.
It's Geis on the counter. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
So first and second down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Now a whistle and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So first and second down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13.
Here we go now.
They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver and got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield, try to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback. If he was going to his left, a little bit tougher.
Exactly.
And Hopkins' kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Here's Corey Grant now to return. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Now they'll run it on the toss. Room to run inside the 40. 20, 10, touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Elliott now to kick this one away. Jamal Agnew now to return it. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Now this offense about ready to take over again. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Let's go.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Richardson. 23 yards on the play. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Here we go now.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to bring this one down to right about the 20-yard line. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Now back to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will take it in for the touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
To return it is Corey Grant. Dances by him. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Watch him now, Barney, Barney. Gone, 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 gone. All right, now look at 56.
On 1st and 10, Fernandez. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 12 after the 1st down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. They run a draw here on 2nd down. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
It's caught by Aguilar. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. And now back out comes the offense. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
3-19.
They start on the ground with Geis. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to go.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. That's taken on the 25. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Oh, here comes a draw. Comes a draw. Come on, draw. Come on, draw.
Now they try the right side here.
Ooh.
No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose.
That's my man, Sean Smith. Sean Smith with the touchdown. You just saw yourself make a play.
Hopkins to add the extra point.
I got you and Vel in my linebacking core.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And that makes it a 17-10 score. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
Rock your tailback.
Here comes Grant on the return. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit
I
now
got
as they
some free
head
agents
out to
coming
take
out.
over
I'm not
possession.
signing.
And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive.
So my strong safety
coming
out.
But their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it.
I've been doing that
you can't dwell
first 3
on
quarters
it
of the
because
game.
then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
Taking the page of Mastermind's book. I play quarter for quarter.
And 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
You know what this is.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's
crunch time.
They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
And they'll run it here. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
The best offenses and the ones that win are ones that make adjustments. And right now, I think this team needs to open things up.
Living my best life. I'm back and forth with you.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fernandez looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
That's the thing, I know.
It leads to 3rd down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff,
we know what you're going to do.
but still,
Come on, man.
a lot of guys to account for.
Now
exactly
throwing on
what you're
3rd
doing.
down there, but he cannot connect. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop him a yard shy. He needed 2. He only got 1. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Why would you do that?
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
It makes no sense why you're going to do that, but okay. Yeah,
Now this time he'll look to throw. And this one complete to Reed. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So even with the pass interference, it's a completed pass. They'll go ahead and just take the play instead.
How about the effort? Making the catch despite the pass interference. Nothing else to be gained on the play. No need to take the penalty. The play stands.
Now a play fake here on first down. Flush to his right. Open space inside the 10. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time.
It's time to die.
First down.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push. And what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
And they'll get it down here at about the 5-yard line. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
Who's number 90?
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. A line of scrimmage once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun, eluding the pressure right. Toward the pylon, caught. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Jordan Reed, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The return man is Grant. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Throwing to start the drive. Fernandez being chased out left. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Good. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
To throw again. Fernandez. He's going to let it fly. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Tried to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you.
And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by Jamal Agnew. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a quarterback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback.
I told you I'm living my best life, son.
A great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity. And the second part of that is...
I had that song in my head the whole time I was playing this game.
You are going to stare down targets, but oftentimes your playbook hasn't expanded to give you full field.
Living my best life.
Makes it a little bit tougher for him.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
They stay on the ground. Geis again. And he'll be brought down.
What is that?
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Look, the first down marker is out there,
I don't need
but
a face
sometimes it's
mask.
hard to find for an offense when they're in a long yardage situation, which usually means throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it. And boy, the reward was there. A big, big pickup. And guess what? It's now 3rd and very short in order to try and pick up a 1st down.
And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. They bring their punter out there now. He's been terrific so far. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. This is taken at the 15. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead in the 4th quarter. And you can expect more passes like that downfield. And on the ground they go with a running back. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. And before this play happens, we're going to get a timeout here. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th
Exactly,
quarter.
No positive yards.
The Eagles on 3rd down. Just one conversion and 8 tries. Not good. This is 3rd and 9.
That's because Sean Smith made the wood.
From the gun, Fernandez. Now he'll be hit from behind. He is landed on hard. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Good! All right, now, look at 56. Look it.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, little insult to injury here late in the game. This to make it a 3-score game late. And his kick is indeed good. And that'll push the lead up to 17.
Let me get the ball
good
back.
Snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
Here comes Grant on the return.
Game champ.
Under pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't